as the company grows, they do have plans for boys empowerment lines as well. So check out mystorymagicalworld.com right now.
If you are looking for an educational program to keep your children engaged and learning during the quarantine, order Gifted and Lit. Gifted and Lit is an award-winning program that teaches kids math, science, language arts, financial literacy, and more. Download their content instantly at giftedandlit.com. Remember, that's giftedandlit.com.
Yo, guys, are you looking for a constructive gift for a friend, family member, loved one, or anybody? You need to check out justice.pearlsync.com. Now, that's an FBA-owned company, and they sell beautiful, high-quality sets of notebooks that includes an impressive gift box. So you need to check them out right now at justice.pearlsync.com. That's justice.pearlsync.com. Hey, black nerds out there, are you tired of nerdy platforms that refuse to acknowledge white supremacy and geek culture? Do you seek a Black Nerd podcast that not only covers nerdy topics such as anime, video games, movies, and TV shows, but also subjects that only black nerds can relate to? If so, then head on over to the world's first and only Black Nerd Empowerment Podcast, The Swarthy Nerd, at swarthynerd.com. Join the host, TV Guru, and Yuki the Snowman every Tuesday on their mission to provide information and empowerment to black nerds everywhere. Again, that's the Swarthy Nerd at swarthynerd.com. Swarthy is spelled SWARTHY, nerd.com.
The year is 2079. The futuristic nation of New Albion has been created to maintain a new racial apartheid system. There is a planned genocide that is going to target the nation's black population. A small group of black revolutionaries band together to launch guerrilla warfare attacks against their oppressors. Do they fail, or do they succeed? Find out the answer by reading the book Avoid the Machines, the new novel by author Scotty Vasco. Avoid the Machines, now available on Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com.
You are now tuning into the legendary Tariq Nasheed.
I gave a little blood on that bridge in Selma.
On Tariq Radio.
I said, let's do that, your mom's a hoe. What's going on, guys? We're back. Welcome back to Tariq Radio. Glad to have y'all tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have gone to hiddencolorsfilm.com to get Hidden Colors 1 through 5, including the movie 1804, ladies and gentlemen. So we're here, guys. A lot of stuff we're going to get into on today's show. I need everybody to hit that thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button, and then I need you to hit that subscribe button. And make sure you're subscribed, because YouTube is funny style. They unsubscribe people unbeknownst to them. So make sure that you are subscribed and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, ladies and gentlemen. So today's topic, we're talking about smoke screens and deflections. Now that black people are out here making noise, enough of us are on code talking about what foundational black Americans need specifically. This is the first time really ever that we've gotten on code like this in significant numbers. And because we've gotten on code in significant numbers, and I keep using the term significant numbers, everybody ain't on code. Of course, there's going to be scraggler coons here and there. But enough of us are on code in order to move and shift the political landscape. So enough of us are on code. And that's the great thing. You don't have to get everybody in line, just enough people. And enough of us are on the same page to be able to move and shake a little bit and make some changes and some demands. And the dominant society, they understand. So what they're going to do and what they're doing now, they're doing everything. They're creating all of these deflective smoke screens left and right. And one thing they're doing, because we're making demands, they're disrespectfully providing tangible things for all of these other groups. Knowing that we need certain tangibles and we've been campaigning for tangibles, they're doing things in a grand measure for all of these other groups as a way to ignore us. They think that this benign neglect game is going to work for them, and it's just not going to work. Today, Donald Trump just signed an executive order. He just signed an executive order today, ladies and gentlemen. And the executive order is for economic prosperity for Hispanics. He just signed this order today. And let me read what it says on the White House Twitter. It says, today, President Trump signed an executive order to expand Hispanic American access to educational and economic opportunities. This order expands on the president's track record of delivering real results for the Hispanic community through his growth pro-worker policy. So now, whenever they talk about things done for us, it's always some trickle-down secondary bullshit. Meaning, well, we cut taxes and that inadvertently helped Black people. It's always that type of con game garbage. But when it comes to other groups, they put together specific policies to help them economically. You understand? And what they're trying to do, because we're on code, they're trying to elevate a buffer class against Black people. They're trying to get those Hispanic voters to get them codified so they can start voting in a block. Now, that's very difficult because the Democrats have been trying this, but they understand that a lot of Hispanics identify with white and they identify with white supremacy. So a lot of them vote Republican. So both parties are trying to elevate that Latino crowd, and they're trying to create a voter block with them, and that's just not going to work. But again, this is another convenient smokescreen. When they talk about producing justice, now they can point to Hispanics and say, hey, look, I know you Black people were out there talking about black and brown, black and brown, black and brown. Well, guess what, guys? We just did some for the brown people. And by proxy, that's going to help you too sonically. Your brown brethren, your minority brethren, they're going to get something. So that should make you feel good, and that should shut you Negroes up. Nah, see, this is why we don't play that black and brown game, guys. This is why we don't include other people in conversations about tangibles we're supposed to get. Notice that ever since they put this executive order together, nobody's going around saying black and brown today. This was an executive order for Hispanic people exclusively. This was for them exclusively. So family, we really have to cut out this whole kumbaya, we're gonna bring and drag our allies along. Ain't no allies, because other groups get things specific for them, and we get secondary benefits that everybody else get, and they tell us to be satisfied with that. We're going to have to stand on our square. We're going to have to let them know it's going to be tangibles. We're going to have to get tangibles if we're going to participate in their process.
Oh, they cut his live stream off? What the fuck? See, YouTube, this is why more Black web designers are designing sites just like this because you like to play games with black creators. We're getting tired of that shit. Now, I thought I'd be able to stream this brother's material, but y'all stupid motherfuckers just took him smooth the fuck off the air. That's bullshit. And it's racist. Racist as fuck. Maybe YouTube needs another Hobby Dobby to walk through their headquarters, but this time, maybe she be a gun expert this time and know how to shoot a motherfucker. You just gonna take good content creators and you just gonna discard them, cut off their mics, and do all kinds of bullshit like this. Now I'm gonna have to wait and see if the brother is gonna come back. It's about a bitch.